Hey guys, I am live and chatting in the chat. Wanna call me? Wanna call me? Hi guys. I'm live and chatting in the chat. Do you want to call me? Or... Hi guys, I'm live and I'm chatting in the chat. Hi guys, I'm live and I'm chatting in the chat. Do you want to call me? Hey guys, I'm live and I'm chatting in the chat. Do you want to call me? I can't wait to talk to you guys. Do you want to call me? I'm chatting in the chat. The number here is, where's the piece of paper that has the number written on it? Oh yeah, there goes that phone. Oh yeah, it's a piece of paper here. Number on it. Okay. Got my flip-flops on. And, all right, there we go. All right. Well, pretty good. Pretty darn good, I'd say. What do you say we give her a go? Hi, guys. How much fun is this? We're making some Webovision today. You can call me at this number. I made this special sign, 510-925-1565, and you can call me. When you call that number, what happens is I do this, and then you're on the air, and I start talking to you. Hello, you're on the air.
Yo, what's up, Tom?
Yo, what's up, man? What's your name? Where are you calling from, yo?
I'm Fish, dude. Eat all your fish on YouTube, man. I'm in Colorado with my boy Connor. What's going on?
Ah, nice. How's Connor doing?
Hey, Tom. How you doing, man?
Hey, Connor, Fish. I got Fish. I got Connor. We're having a good day today. What are Fish and Connor up to today?
We're taking a little smoke break at work.
Yeah, a little smoke break. Where are you working?
We live in Colorado, dude. We're both growers.
Oh,
legally.
okay. Oh, growers. Okay. What are you growing? You're talking about marijuana, right?
That's right.
Okay. You're not talking about that other thing that people say.
I don't know, man. Now the opium fields are elsewhere. We just grow legal weed here.
Okay. Well, that's good. I don't even know what I was talking about. And that's good. And how is the marijuana industry doing these days, Connor and Fish?
Actually, we're considered essential here, so we haven't even had a day off.
Yeah,
like
bro.
Every other normal day.
Yeah, bro. You sound like marijuana growers. You do.
Well, we just took a smoke break, so, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, you do actually sound like marijuana growers. Did you know that?
Well, that's awesome, because we're pretty good at it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Like, it's just kind of like the tone of your voice. It's sort of like an accent almost. It's almost like a marijuana accent. And your names too. Yo, it's Connor and Fish. Yo, how's it going? Calling from Colorado, bro. What do you do? We're growers, bro. We're growers. You know, like I could have guessed that. I could have guessed that, actually. I'm actually, if you had asked me to guess just based on your names, where you're calling from, and your tone of voice, I would have guessed that you were marijuana growers.
Nice, man. You should have. That
Yeah.
would have been awesome.
Now, since marijuana is essential, I guess we can talk about it. What are some of the popular strains of marijuana these days that people are coming to you guys for?
I'd say probably our best one now is we have one called Sunset Sherbet coming up. That's pretty awesome.
Oh my gosh, that sounds pretty
our-
good.
Yeah, I think it won the Cannabis Cup in like 2016 or something. I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure, but not 100% sure.
You forgot, right?
Yeah, I was just thinking, I got like a million strains popping through my head, and I was trying to tell you about the best one we have.
Yeah. No, it's cool. You don't have to explain yourself. It's fine.
So what's going on there?
No, I just thought it'd be fun to just talk a little bit more about what you guys are doing. You know, I mean, what I'm doing is I'm just sitting here and plugging in my computer and plugging in my cameras. I'm having a good time with it. Have you watched Webovision much before? Or it's kind of makes me feel good to know that some cool bros like yourselves are watching the show. I mean, this must be a pretty cool place because you sound like pretty cool guys. You got a pretty cool job. You do some pretty cool essential services for the people of Colorado. Now, is your marijuana that you grow shipped all over the country, or does it stay within Colorado?
No, we have a dispensary in downtown Denver. It's just between there and where we grow at. It's like 10 miles away.
That's cool, man. And how do you grow marijuana?
Well, you got to start with this particular, like the Sunset Sherbet, were some seeds I got from a friend at the Indo Expo. It's like it's like Comic-Con of marijuana.
Yeah.
In Colorado.
I thought Comic-Con was the Comic-Con of marijuana. Huh? Huh?
I wish I could do a dork laugh, kind of like you and Milanakis do, but it won't work because you can't see me on camera.
It's okay, man. Someday we'll be able to do that. So how do you grow it? Tell us how you grow it. I'd like to know.
Well, usually we start with cuts. We have another facility down in Pueblo.
Yeah.
It's like more of a greenhouse kind of facility, and the guy who owns it brings the cuts up, and then I take the cuts and I dip them in clone gel, cut them up in a few little things, put them in some clone trays, and then after 14 days they have roots, and then you put them into little pots, and then once they get big for the little pots, you put them into bigger pots, and then once they're the right size, you move them from what's called veg into flower.
Okay.
And the flowering stage is 8 weeks, and then after the 8 weeks, you got buds.
Man. And then how often do you take a smoke break, and are you smoking the wacky tobacco, or are you just having a cigarette?
I do both. I smoke everything.
Yeah.
But Connor just smokes the herbs.
Okay. And that's kind of like you have some types of marijuana keep your energy up, I guess, so you can work and smoke all day at the same time?
I mean, yeah, technically there's the sativa for energy, and indica is more the downer. You can remember it like indica, because you'll be into couch after you smoke it.
Right, okay, yeah.
But we smoke quite a bit, so it's really irrelevant to us at this point. It's just whatever tastes the best.
I see. It doesn't really have any effect on you at all.
I mean, somewhat. I guess most people who smoke like we do would probably be retarded, but it's just a normal day for us.
Right. And so if you don't smoke marijuana, do you ever go a day without smoking anything?
Yeah, occasionally we'll do like day breaks, and it's cool. I mean, I like doing it occasionally, clear the lungs out.
Yeah.
And you also have really cool dreams when you quit smoking weed for a little bit.
So do the lungs entirely clear out just in one day?
No, but you can definitely notice the difference if you smoke like daily, but then you take a day off. The day after that, you notice you'll get like way higher than you would if you just kept smoking day after day.
And if you started to take like 3 days or 4 days off of smoking the marijuana, would you start to like flip out and have panic attacks?
Nah, not at all, man. It's super chill. I don't think there's really any withdrawal from it.
But I mean, would you get would you be like really stressed out and full of anxiety?
No, I personally wouldn't. For me, for like the first couple of days, just getting to sleep, I'd be like kind of restless at night.
I see.
That would go away in less than a week, and then back to normal. I don't know.
Have you ever tried stopping
not bad.
Have you ever tried stopping for a month just to see what would happen?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
definitely.
I did a couple years ago for
Yeah.
like 3 months, pretty much the whole summer.
Yeah.
And it was chill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't like a huge. I mean, actually, there was kind of a difference. I mean, obviously, you're a little bit sharper. I feel like your wit is improved when you don't smoke weed.
You didn't like that, having an improved wit?
No, I did, but you know,
Weed is cool too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun having a slower wit.
Well, since we since we grow it, we have all these new strains that come up. So there's always something new that's like interesting.
Right.
So there's like the novelty of that.
So just because it's right there in front of you, it's kind of hard to say no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's interesting. I'd be curious, like, what would happen if you smoked marijuana every day and then you stopped for 3 months? I'd like think maybe you'd start banging your head against the wall or something. Did you bang your head against the
not
wall?
at all.
No?
No, I should do that, and then I can live stream it for you and update you in like 3 months.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. Well, it's really interesting. It's great to talk to you guys. I like talking to people with interesting occupations. And I mean, you are providing an essential service, a legal service. It is legal to grow and sell marijuana in Colorado. And we're talking to Connor and Fish to
Eat all your fish on YouTube.
Eat all your fish on YouTube. And do you on your
That's
YouTube?
my channel.
Oh, that's your channel. And on your channel, do you show some of your marijuana growing?
No, not at all. You should check it out. I have my own show on there. It's called Fish Talks.
Oh, okay. Why don't you show your marijuana growing?
Because I'm more interested in my art stuff. I make animations and all kinds of stuff like that. It's actually cool, man. You should check it out.
That's cool. Could you send me some animations?
Yeah, for sure. There's links on my channel if you go there, you can pop them up, and there's links to my Giphy page.
All right,
I used to make a lot of GIF animations, but now I make music videos, fish talks. That's my show.
You don't want to send them to me?
I mean, I guess. How would I do that? Like directly through email?
Just in the comment section here on the YouTube channel. You can just send them in the comment.
Yeah, I mean, when I get off work, I'll pop up a couple links under the comments in this feed.
Yeah, just post some links so we can all see, you know?
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Yeah, okay,
I
amazing.
appreciate that, Tom,
But now, this is Fish that I'm talking to, right? Connor's the quiet one?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So Fish is
Fish
and Connor. Fish is to the Bill that Connor is to the Ted. Fish is the Wayne that Connor is to the Garth. Fish is the Bob that Connor is to the Doug. Right? All right, man.
I think of another one that might be good. Kind of like the Tom Green.
I thought 3 was pretty good.
How about that?
Absolutely, I love that. Hey, Fish, Connor, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, cheers, Tom.
All right, you guys are awesome. Cheers. Thanks, man. Bye. Amazing. That's so cool. We're having fun. We're having a good time. We're hanging out here on Webovision. The phone's ringing. The landline is ringing away, which is cool. I don't answer the landline. Whoever's calling that does not know that I don't really answer the landline during the show. They probably think that that is the number to call to get on the air, but it's not. This is the number to get on the air. But I do answer the landline when I'm not on the air quite a bit. And if you're lucky and you call that number of the let's see, how do I show you that? If you call that number of that phone over there, that phone, if you call that number during the day, sometimes I'll answer. There's an answering machine as well for that. So it's a lot of fun. But right now, we're taking calls on this number. If you want to know what that number is, it's a secret. You have to find it. You have to find that number. It's a top secret thing. But let's take another call. And you can find it on the channel, by the way. The way you find it is go back into down the rabbit hole of this YouTube channel, and you'll find a video at some point in the last month when I installed that phone where the phone number is available. It's pretty easy to find. Hello, you're on the air.
Tom Green, how are you, man?
Oh man, you got a loud voice. Oh, 1 second here. I gotta move that mixer so I can talk. Give me a mic check.
Mic check, mic check.
There you
1,
go.
2, 1, 2.
All right, cool. That sounds better. How you doing? What's your name? Where are you calling from, my friend?
My name is Daniel Dustin. I'm calling from Keene, New Hampshire.
Okay, very cool. And
Yeah.
and what do you do out there in New Hampshire, my friend?
Well, right now I'm just a line cook. I work at a nice Mexican food restaurant, making some nice, wonderful things for people to eat, guacamole, and all sorts of nice burritos and tacos and things like that. It's wonderful, wonderful. But my dream is I'm an animator.
Mm-hmm.
I want to get my animations off the ground.
Yeah.
And I remember watching your movie, Freddy Got Fingered, which was absolutely fantastic. I love all the movies that you were in, by the way.
Thank you.
And thank you, Tom, because
Thank you.
laughter, I think, is something that the world needs a whole heck of a lot more of.
Absolutely. And the good thing is it's free. So
Yes, it is free.
yeah,
It
it's
is
nice.
free.
The best things in life are free.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, they are.
Mhm.
So the best things in life money cannot buy.
Yep.
And so I'm kind of following the what Gord had to go through.
Yeah.
It was so funny, Tom, because I had a stepfather. He was kind of like Gord's father.
Uh-huh.
And, you better get out there and get yourself a job here. You.
Yeah. He was like a strict guy, an authoritarian type of figure, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
And it was always about the job, the jobby.
Mhm.
Oh, I've got a jobby.
Yeah.
Oh, I hope I get a jobby.
Hope I get a jobby, Freddie. I got my fingers crossed.
I've got my
I hope I
fingers
get
crossed.
a jobby, Freddie. I got my fingers crossed. Crossed.
Cross?
Crossed.
Cross.
Crossed. Crossed. Right. Absolutely.
Oh, Tom Green, this is a wonderful thing. I'm really happy. You bring me and a lot of people that I know a lot of happiness.
Well,
and,
I
just
appreciate
wanna
it.
Thank you for that.
Thank you, my friend.
Now-
Thanks for calling.
I have one question.
Oh,
You
okay.
can help me, maybe.
I thought that was it. Okay.
Now, do you have any way to, or any advice for me to help me get my animations off the ground, and particularly so I can give people that wonderful laughter that we all deserve and we all want?
Well, let me ask you some questions and I can give you some answers because I'm not really that technically up to speed on how it works making animation. Are you able to just make animation and just create it on your computer?
Well, right now I have the prototypes, which is all on paper.
Okay.
I've got 57 characters. I've got backstories for them. I've got some dialogue. I've got the whole idea for the show.
Yep.
However, I am lacking in the funds department, so I don't have a computer. But I did go to school for animation, and the idea is to, eventually to get the computer and to begin doing the animation.
Now, correct
It
me if
is
I'm
very
wrong.
long.
But correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe back in the day, you could do a whole bunch of drawings on different pieces of paper, and then you could just flip the paper like, and then
Yes.
it makes an animation, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So you could just do that.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Just do
That's a very
that.
good idea.
Just do that and film it and put it on YouTube. And honestly, it might be the kind of thing that takes off because nobody's doing that anymore, right? Where you write on the
true.
corner, you do a whole bunch of stuff on the corner, and then you go, and then you do the voices. Hey, hey, look at me, guys. I'm a chicken sandwich. Look at me, I'm a chicken sandwich. And then the little guy's like, I'm eating a chicken sandwich, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's just
Tom, could I get
it's
you
just
to do
it's just a little corner
gotta-
flip thing that you're doing, right?
Yeah, can I get you to do a voice maybe for one of them? I'll put one together here maybe in the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely,
And
I'll have you.
I would like you to do the voice.
Sure, absolutely. I'll have you call my agent. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
No, you don't have to call my agent. You don't have to call my agent for the flip thing. Listen,
Okay.
you do the visual side of it first. Get it all done with the flip thing, okay? Send me the video of that, and then I'll do a voice for it, okay?
Awesome.
And you got my word on that, okay? And
Thank you so much.
Yeah, absolutely. But you got to do the flip thing first, okay?
I will. I absolutely will.
All right. You do the flip thing first, film it, send it to me somehow on the channel here, and I'll do a voice for it and send you the voice back. Then you send it back with the voice, and then I will air it on the show. How's that?
Oh my God! Thank you so much, Tom Green. It's wonderful.
Already you're making progress towards your dream of becoming an animator like Gord Brody.
Yes.
Maybe
absolutely.
someday you can have your own zebras in America on air.
Yeah. That's what the goal is.
Okay, well, good. Well, you hold up your end of the bargain, and I'll hold up mine. Okay. Thanks for calling. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks a lot, Tom. Take care, man.
All right, you too. Cheers. Bye.
Bye-bye.
That's very cool. We're having a good time. We're making some friends here on Webovision. How many people watched the Webovision from yesterday with Ice-T? I got to say, that was one of the most fun and exciting and thrilling interviews I've ever gotten to do, and I've done thousands of them. Because when I was in high school, I was listening to Ice-T's first record that came out, Rhyme Pays, and I remember listening to it in my Sony Walkman while I was riding my skateboard to school, and it was a glimpse into the world of America. And being up in Canada, I didn't know a lot about America. And Ice-T brought me into that world of Los Angeles, South Central LA, and he rapped about gangs and all the things that he was involved with and that he saw in his world and growing up in South Central Los Angeles. And it was amazing and mesmerizing for me. And not only was the lyrics, but also the music and the production. And it got me into listening to a lot of rap music like Public Enemy and Ice-T and the Beastie Boys and Run DMC and Boogie Down Productions and Third Base and Cypress Hill and a lot of the groups that I'm getting to. Actually, I've got to talk to Search from Third Base. I've gotten to talk to Be Real from Cypress Hill. Now Ice-T, the original gangster, the OG, right? The original OG. And I really, really enjoyed that episode. And I'd love it if every single one of you watching could go right now or after this stream to that episode, yesterday's episode with Ice-T, and post it on your social media and write a kind note telling all of your friends and followers to watch it and tell them to post it on social media, because I want to get as many people to see that episode as possible, because I think it's a really great episode and I'm very proud of it. Okay, what's going on? We got people in the comments here are saying things in the comments. We've got Cat's Eyes. We've got, hey, German Engineering's back. What's up, German Engineering? We've got Frank Zappa. That's cool. We've got Lotus Wolf Pod. We've got Moldrin in the comments on YouTube. We've got Brian Cogan. And Holly's here. And Serial Carpens is here. How cool is that? And James Boyce. All sorts of people. Okay, let's take another call. You can call me right now, by the way, at this number, 510-925-1565. Got the phone system working now. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, I'm calling from India.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Can you turn your volume down?
I'm sorry, what? Could you repeat that?
Can you turn your volume down of your computer in the background?
Yeah, I just did. I walked out of the room.
Okay, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty
This
good.
is so cool. I mean, I can't believe I'm actually talking to one of Tom Green's members. I mean, this is really cool, man. I really appreciate you guys doing this.
You know, I think you're our first.
Mind-blowing.
You might be our first call from India, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I think at
Oh my
least.
God, that would be amazing.
Yeah, what's your name?
Prithvi. You can call me David, though.
David.
That's my white name.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, if your name is David, I'll call you David. Okay, make sure you turn the volume down on the background though, because that's gonna distract you and me.
Oh, okay.
And so what are you doing in India today, David?
Tom, I'm just, let me just turn off the TV real quick because it is distracting.
It is, right? Yeah, that's what I was
Just
telling
1
you.
second.
That's the thing I was telling you a second
Sorry
ago.
about that.
Yeah, no, I was right.
Sorry about
I
that,
was right.
Tom.
I was right. I knew that because I've been doing
Tom,
this.
I can't believe I'm speaking to you. This is so dope.
I can't
I'm
believe
such a big fan of
I
you.
can't believe I'm speaking to you. I didn't know. I didn't know I had.
Oh my God, I was so happy when I saw your stand-up. I was so happy when you did stand-up again. I was like, oh my God, it's the Tom Green. I mean, I found your show years later on the internet, and I was just completely blown away by you doing everything in the Tom Green show, man. You're such a hero. I mean, you recovered from cancer, and here you are still making us laugh, man. I genuinely love you, and I'm
thanks,
a stand-up
David.
comedian too, and I wish I could do something like you, man.
You're a stand-up.
You are amazing.
You're amazing, David. You're a stand-up comedian as well. You said.
Yes, Tom.
Oh, and now is stand-up pretty big in India?
Well, it's something. It's not completely dead. There is a scene over here, that's for sure.
Are you a fan of my friend
There's a
Russell
lot of
Peters?
clubs I used to work.
Do you like Russell Peters?
I'm sorry?
Do you know Russell?
Oh, yeah, I
Russell,
do.
yeah.
Of course. How do you not know?
He's the greatest,
The one
man.
white guy, the one Indian guy doing a comedian.
Canadian, and he's the greatest, and he goes and plays shows in India all the time. Well, very cool. Well, now, do you think you'll ever come over to Los Angeles and do some stand-up comedy over here, David?
Tom, that would be a dream come true, to come to LA to do some stand-up, to work for SNL. I mean, that would be something that's like, out of my dream right now, but that is the dream.
Oh, yeah, you'd like to be on SNL? I bet you'd be great on SNL. Why don't you call Lorne Michaels up and say you want to be on SNL?
I tried, but he's like, can you call me back later? I think he's doing something with Hassan.
Yeah, very
He's
cool.
like, we have enough Indian guys right now, so.
Do they have any Indian cast members on SNL, or have they ever?
No, I don't think so. I'm just like, I don't think so.
I think you should call him. I think you'd be good. Give him a shout.
Please give me his number.
I'm
going to hit him up on the Instagram.
I'll tell you one thing.
I'm going to slide in his DMs.
When I was
Yes, please.
When I was in my early 20s, I wrote a letter to Lorne Michaels and Saturday Night Live, and I asked if I could be on Saturday Night Live, and I got a really
And you goddamn did it.
Well, but not for another 15 years. But I got a really nice, or no, maybe 10 years. But I did get a nice letter from them, and it was inspiring. They sent back I remember I sent it to Marcy Klein, who was their casting person and probably still is. And I must have been, 19 years old, and I sent it, and I said a nice letter. I typed it up and everything on a typewriter in my typing class at school on a typewriter. I don't know if I was.
Oh my God, this is
I'm not sure
so
how
cool.
old I was, but maybe I was a teenager. I can't remember. But I remember I got a rejection letter from them.
Was it before the time you painted something on your mom and dad's
Oh
car,
no,
or
this
it
was
just after that?
this was years before that.
All right.
Yeah. And I got a rejection letter from them, and I was so excited just to have made contact, and it actually inspired me.
This is how this call feels like. I'm just so excited to talk to you.
Yeah.
This is exactly how that. This is my letter is being responded.
I'm excited.
I'm actually talking to you, Tom.
That's very, very nice of you to say. I'm excited to talk to you because I don't think we've had a call on the new Webovision, because we've been up and running for a very short amount of time here, from India. We had calls from India before, but I think what's happening is the internet is becoming much more user-friendly and accessible to people everywhere because the phones work better, everything works better. Because we're getting a lot more international calls now on this new.
Also, I think, Tom, one of the reasons might be is that your kind of humor has finally found its place. I feel like, of course, you were amazing back in the day, but your kind of humor, as a lot of comedians say that you are a trendsetter. I feel like the kind of humor you set in back in the 90s is finally coming around. So, I think that's the mainstream kind of humor now. So I think that's one of the reasons. I think there's an international approach to it, and I think that's why more people are, discovering you.
Now,
all over the world.
What city are you in, David?
I'm in Mumbai, the epicenter.
Yeah,
in
very
India.
cool.
So yeah.
Formerly known as Bombay.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you call it Bombay anymore or no?
No, it's like a whole political thing. It's like you have to call it Mumbai, otherwise you're kind of,
That's the British name
part
for
of
it,
the
right?
whole thinking. Yeah.
Is that the British name
Yes,
for it?
exactly.
Yeah, and people are like, we're not British, get out of here.
Yeah. Even though we speak their language and do everything they did.
Now, is India the largest English-speaking country in the world now?
It is, but just based on the numbers, Tom. If you actually go outside and meet people, you won't actually find a lot of people who speak English. It's just
Okay.
we have a lot of big numbers, but it's not really like that.
Okay. So not the most English. Not everybody speaks English then.
Yeah, like maybe 2 out of 5 people, something like that.
2 out of 5. Okay, which is probably more people than speak English in America, right?
Exactly. It's just based on the
Like 2 out of 5
numbers.
people in India, that would be like probably, what, 400 million people or something? What 300 million?
Yeah, that's like 4 Americas.
300? Yeah, you guys are good. You're the second most populated country in the world, right? After China.
That's true. That's true.
What are you at now?
Yeah.
What are you at now? 800 million?
No, I think we succeeded that in like 2012 or something. We're way past a billion.
You're past a billion now.
1.2 billion people.
Oh, that's good.
Way back in the day, Tom.
Oh wow! Now you think you're going to
Come on,
now? What are you going to
India.
go? What are you going to go for the record? You want to have more people than anyone in the world? Is that the idea? Or what's-
China is hard to beat. China is hard
Yeah.
to beat.
What are the
You
plans
just never
though?
know
What are
with
the
them.
plans for that in India? Is the plan to have 2 billion?
That is the official plan. That's the memo sent around. So
Yeah.
we're all putting in our efforts.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Trying to get it to that number.
It's fun to be number one. Is there people just everywhere? Like I've never been to India. I'd like to go, but when you walk around, are there just people everywhere?
No, not at all, Tom. The area I stay in is very secluded. So there is a lot of hills over here. There's a lot of nature. Of course, there are a few places over here where it's very crowded.
So it's
So it's
it's just
not everywhere.
So it's just in the cities are just completely packed.
Exactly. It's just and the city has very bad infrastructure because Britain. But so just like that's one of the reasons it's so packed and that way.
Yeah. Well, good. Well, hey, David, thanks for calling. I appreciate it. So nice to talk to you. It's great to have you here. It's really
Same, Tom. Thank you so much for talking to me, man. It was lovely talking to you.
Thank you, David. Appreciate it. David from Mumbai. He's going to be a future Saturday Night Live cast member, right, David?
Yes. And I'm
Absolutely.
going to play this clip when it happens.
Yeah, we're going to watch for you there on Saturday Night Live. Thanks, David. Amazing. David from Mumbai. That's pretty cool, getting people calling from all around the world like that. I enjoy it. And if you're calling from somewhere internationally, you can do that by calling this number. You might want to put a 1 on the beginning of it. Might make it more international. You might have to put a 1. I'm not sure, but 151, or you know how to call the United States of America from wherever you are. We're in Los Angeles, and the number you call is 510-925-1565. Although that's not actually a Los Angeles number. This is an internet phone. But regardless, it's an American number, so call the way you would call America if you're calling internationally. And we've got lots of great comments coming in, and this is neat. Someone says, that was neat. KRYZ says, that was neat. I think it was neat too. And you may notice that the lighting is getting better around here because I'm learning more about how to run the equipment around here. The camera work is getting better because I'm learning more about the cameras. And it really is a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Yeah, well, let's take another call. Let's see who we got calling. And you don't have to call that number because I'm not going to answer it. That's the other number. But if you do, you'll make it ring. So you're not going to get answered, but you'll make it ring. Hello, you're on the air. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
This is Josh from Alabama.
Josh from Alabama. Good to have you, my friend.
Yes.
What's going on in Alabama?
Not a whole lot.
Yeah?
Hey, I wanted to ask you,
Yeah?
many moons ago,
Yeah?
when you had Jesse James Dupree cut the corner off your desk on your
Oh, yeah. That's one of my favorite moments ever in the history of the Tom Green Show.
show, was that actually real? I mean,
Oh, yeah.
totally unscripted?
Of course, yeah. We always keep it real on the show. Yeah, I love it.
Wow.
Yeah, and I actually have a hilarious behind-the-scenes documentary that I'll be posting soon, which is called The Making of the Desk. And it's about why I was so angry about that desk getting sawed up.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thanks,
absolutely.
Tom. I really appreciate it. I really like your work, too.
Thank you very much, my friend. I appreciate you calling. Now, what do you do in Alabama?
I work for a government contractor.
Okay, yeah. What do you do with the government? What kind of contracts are you doing? Are you You're not a hitman, are
Really
you?
I can't say. I can't say.
Are you a hitman?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, not at all.
All right. All right. What you can't say what kind of contracts you do for the government, but is it military contracts?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, I
okay.
can say that.
Do you work for Blackwater?
No.
No. Are you a mercenary?
No.
No. Okay. If I guess correctly, will you let me know, or will you just keep saying no?
I can tell you some of it. I just don't want to get too far down into the weeds.
Are you in the CIA?
No.
No. Are you Secret Service?
No.
No. Okay. What do you do? What is your contract that you're so elusive about?
It's involving doing training.
Oh, training.
With certain military.
Oh, okay.
outfits.
What kind of training? Training for what? The apocalypse?
Can't say.
Can't say.
Yeah.
Huh. All right. All right.
Yep.
Cool. Well, listen. Hey, I appreciate what you're doing. Regardless, I'm sure it's keeping us all free, right? It's about keeping us free.
Yes. It is.
Absolutely. It's important that we have freedom. And I'm from a military family myself. You know, my father was a captain
yes.
in the Canadian Army.
Yes.
We have an army. My dad was
Right.
my dad looked after the tank. It was a Volkswagen Beetle with a shotgun welded to the roof. That is wild stuff. Actually, I'll have you know, my dad was actually one of the top tank gunners and captains in the world. Actually, he won the NATO competition, shooting competition. Beat everybody. Beat the Americans. Beat all the American tankers. Beat all the Germans. Beat all the Brits. Everybody. My dad. I forget what year it is, but I'm going to find out what year, and you'll see that Canada won, and my dad commanded that tank. So they call him Dead-Eye Dick. That's what they call him, because my dad, Dick Green, he knows how to fire a tank better than anyone in the world, basically. So, and that's a true story.
Hey, can you talk to my son real quick?
Yeah, sure. I can talk to your son real quick. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You want to talk to him?
He probably doesn't want to talk to me. He's probably going to get shy.
This
that-
Tom Green.
Yeah. Hello. How are you?
Good.
Good. What's going on? How old are you, my friend?
12.
12 years old. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Well, listen, if I'm ever out there in Alabama, I hope you guys come out to my show, okay?
All right.
All right. Thanks, my friend. Thanks for calling.
You're welcome.
All right. Tell your dad bye also. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
See you.
Bye. Bye. All right. That's cool. Alabama, India, Colorado. The calls are coming in. This is so cool. And we got a lot of calls coming in, a lot of comments coming in, and things are going great. Well, this is a lot of fun, I got to tell you. I just wanted to pop on for a minute and let you guys know that I'm doing good. I'm going to be making some music, doing some more music videos. I want you to go check out my music videos here on the YouTube channel. Go there, look at them, and then post them out there. I want you to subscribe to this YouTube channel if you can. Also, subscribe to the Tom Green podcast as well. You can subscribe to that everywhere you listen to podcasts, and that's audio only. And then you can listen while you're walking around. And again, I'm going to be popping in here doing these live streams. I'm going to be taking more calls. I will have you know that there is another podcast coming soon. We did Ice-T yesterday. Bob Saget, Webovision favorite. I'm going to be talking to him today. So watch for that, and we're going to have some fun Webovision with the incredible, the hilarious Bob Saget later today or tomorrow. We'll see. But that's it for today. I just wanted to pop on and check everything, make sure everything's working good, and it seems to be working great. I appreciate everybody in the comments. I appreciate everybody at home. Please find things that you like on this channel and click the share button and send them out there into the world and tell people to subscribe here to this channel. If you want to become a member, you can click join, and that's a paid service, and there's fun stuff going on in there too. But you don't have to become a member to have a ton of fun around here because, you know, everything is free, basically, except for some stuff that's not free. But if you want to have a cool little, I'm never going to put anything up live that goes into the membership section or disappears. And all of our shows that we do with celebrity guests like Ice-T and Bob Saget, always going to be free here on the channel. So, but if you want to have a little more fun and get involved in some behind-the-scenes chats and things like that, that's kind of an exclusive area. You can become a member by clicking join, or you can, and that's how you get all those little colorful, your name gets a little colorful badge as well in the chat room. If you want a little badge, you can become a member. There's multiple layers of membership. And I do sometimes go in there and have little secret membership talks as well, where we plan Webovision world domination. But I also talk in the comments to everyone in the community here as well. So just subscribe, have fun, tell your friends to subscribe, and I love it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching the Webovision. And I'm going to end this episode today on 1 minute porridge. All right. See you later. Bye.
Action.